It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sophia's Football Talk to quickly do a match reaction for the last game of the season for Manchester United women as the WSL says goodbye for the year of 2023. Um, a game which I expected that we were going to win with us playing at home against Liverpool. We know the men will also, of course, be playing Liverpool away a little bit later today at Anfield. And I expected, okay, you know what? Before that game, before my Sunday, you know, ends in a bad way, at least I get to start it in a great way. But no, we gave away a 1-0 lead, okay? We had Ella Toon scoring the first goal within the first 3 minutes of the game. Great. You think, okay, we're going to kick on, we're going to keep going. No, we ended up with quite, to be honest, basically in the, like I'll say 30 minutes after that, we conceded what will probably be an own goal for Millie Turner. But when you're looking at the footage, at least when it happened instantly, it looked like it could have been a handball by one of the Liverpool players. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, probably was credited or should be credited, I should say, as an own goal. Um, so either way, still by it being 1-1, I we had some chances. We just weren't very clinical enough. But I did feel like, no, okay, I'm not worried. It's 1-1. We'll still get it. You know, we'll get it done. Second half, though, no changes, scrappy half, and legit, not much was working in second half. Second, it almost looked like that halftime talk that Mark Skinner was having did not do anything. Okay, quite the opposite, I should say. We look shite. We did not look good. Okay, real talk, we didn't. There was some substitution being made with you know, technically way after though, but we had obviously in the 64th minute you had a double stop as Williams and Garcia comes in for Mallet in Paris. And then 3 minutes later after that, you get a the winner basically from Taylor Hints from a set piece. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Probably. For sure, Murray Earps could have done better. She also was doing a little bit of a madness. There was some bad passes where she was doing where, probably could have been maybe even a third goal from Liverpool at some stage. But I don't know. Toon and Lad also got subbed out for Gaze and Knowles. And I felt like when Gaze came in, it looked a lot more vibrant. But the thing is, I think it was a bit too late. Should have made it more before, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that we're ending this year with a loss. We're now level on points with Liverpool. This is the first time Liverpool women have ever won in the WSL against Manchester United women. Okay. Also, let alone the first time they ever scored a goal. They were able to do both of that. Okay. All those things. And they scored twice, may I add. It's a shambles. It's not good enough. If we're technically looking at the league table right now, as you guys can of course then see, you'll have Chelsea women still at the top. Um, haven't yet played their game, of course, but that lead will be even bigger. So they joined points with Arsenal. Even though Arsenal did drop points yesterday, they lost to Spurs, who they've never lost to before. So they've 22 points as well. But City now, on third, they can also make that gap even bigger when they play their game later on today. And then we're now, of course, also there, as y'all can see. It ain't looking good. It ain't looking very, very good. I mean, as we know, the three s- top spots in the WSL will credit a chance, or at least I will say the second and third will be able to qualify for the Champions League, while the winners of the WSL obviously go directly straight into the Champions League. Um, we're gonna be. The thing is, we're dropping points. It's very frustrating because it's yet another game. The same with the Man City game where we were okay. We were. leading, and then we ended up getting crucified at the end. When it comes to this game as well, it's just another game where we're ahead in the game. We have a goal lead or so, and then we completely bottle it at the end of the day. I expect to see more. I expect us to do better. This ain't good enough whatsoever. So I don't know. Now we just it's looking more and more less likely that we're going to be, not that I want to be super negative and pessimistic, but if you keep dropping points like this, losing games where you are ahead, then you'll be looking back at these games and thinking, dang, we should have been a bit more clinical. We should have been more on it. Because that would have been, a bit more of a different story now, right? We could have been more so amongst the other two at the top. But here we are, um, and that's a bummer. Next game will be against Newcastle on the 14th, I believe, of January. So it'll be literally almost a month break. I don't know if there will be some international games in between, but I know at least in the WSL or just in the women's club football, there won't be anything, as I was a bit, you know, shocked by that. But either way, we have to wait and see. I want to, of course, hear your points as well in the comment section. What are your thoughts about the game? Do you think that, you know, there's players that let us down today? Do you think that Mark Skinner's tactics got it wrong today as well? Let me know all of that down below. And I'll see you guys for the next content later. Have a great time. Like, subscribe, and we are back soon. Bye bye.